I'm not expecting my children to turn into like Nickelodeon and, YouTube stars and all these people. What I'm expecting is that when they turn 18, 21, they got a little bit of money that they made over these last, few years and are able to take that money and use it to do whatever it is that they would like to do down the line. I want them to use the money that they have and invest it in other things. We want them to have that same type of future that that other children get in a different way. My parents definitely set me up to not have to pay a bunch of like student loans. My parents mostly paid for my college. What we I didn't get with scholarships, they paid because their thing was, I want you to come out of here with a clean slate. They would always say though, if they'd had the option, they would have set me up with more accounts and savings and all that kind of stuff even before that. So I want them to be able to use whatever money they make in these years that they do this and take that and, catapult off of that. So I want them to have something to start with. I want them to be able to enjoy college, do whatever it is they want to do. My oldest wants to be a paleontologist. So he gonna be going to school forever, it feels like. So I'm like, if this is what you want, then use the money to do that. I want them to have the option to do something else. If one of them wants to go into a trade school or do something, they want to build a business with that money because, okay, I don't necessarily care about college, but I have this business idea that could work. So I want them to have the financial ability to just move around and not be stuck in one place because they don't have the options. I want options and financially having that gives you options.
That is awesome. So literally prosperity, what wealth looks like for these kids is options. And that honestly is something that people, when you don't have money, you don't have options. Like that is so clear. But when you do have money, you have options. You can choose trade school or college, go for your master's or not, start a business. Like those are options that other people may not have when you need to have money, like food on the table,
Mhm.
right?